Shri Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranata Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om. Hey guys, very good morning once again, very good afternoon in fact. And this is Sanjeev here once again in this channel. And today we're gonna learn about one new topic, okay, one new tricks in Excel, and this is about how to split two words. Okay, so let's say we have a list of names and we want to split the first name and the last name. Okay, and then after splitting the names we will also try to you know combine back those names once again. Okay, so first let's split. So for that I have a list of names over here. Okay, so I've got like as you can see here 60 names. I have a list of 60 names. You can just follow my cursor. At the very bottom I am moving the cursor, it shows the count 60. That means I've got 60 names. Okay, now if I have to split these names manually, that's not possible, it's huge data. So if I have to, let's say you know split those names in just one click, one or two clicks. Okay, how would we do that? First of all, we need to select the entire column. How will we do that? We need to press Control and space bar. Control and space bar. So that will help us to select the entire column. Once we do that, we will press Alt A E. So this Alt A E will open up this dialog box which says convert text to columns wizard. So delimited is selected by default, so we'll go with that. Delimited, it is selected by default, so we will click on next option. Now once we click on next option, you see there are multiple options over here. So if we click on tab, okay, so that will not give us the desired result because we want to split these two names, the first name and the last name. Sienna Bishop, Paxton York, Milan Garza, Judah Gill. So we have to split these two names, these two words, first names and last name. So by clicking on tab we won't be able to do that. By clicking on this semicolon, the same purpose won't be served. Comma will also not help. Space, if we click on space, then these two words will get separated from each other, it will get splitted. Okay, so we'll click on space, then we will click on next and then finish. You see the first name and the last name got separated. So that is how we can write over here first name and then we can write here as last name. Okay, so this would be last name. Okay, so you see let's just organize the data a little bit, it will look good. Okay, yeah, so you see first name and last name, we separated both the names, both the words, okay, in two columns, two separate columns. Now if we have to add back these two names once again, how will we do that? Let's say we want to add back these two words, these two names, Sienna Bishop. Okay, if we have to add back, we can use another formula for that, that is plus sign, then concatenate. Okay, you see this one, the first one, concatenate. This will help to join back both the words. So we will click on tab and then we will use the left cursor to move the left arrow to move the cursor to the first name. We will select the first name, Sienna, and then we will put a comma, and then we will put this sign, and then we will give a space, again this sign, then we will put a comma, and then again we will select V sharp. So we selected Sienna, which is A2. And after giving this this sign, we will select the last name and then enter. So you see Sienna Bishop got uh, joined back once again. So we splitted these two names, Sienna and Bishop, in two separate columns. Now we joined back these names again, and now it is in one column, Sienna Bishop. Okay, so if we have to do this with all the 60 names, then we can go to the very bottom of it. How to go to the bottom? We will click here, this first name, okay, and we will click control down arrow. Control down arrow will take us to the very bottom of the Excel sheet, okay, and then we will go from here to the right hand side, and again from here we will click on control and up arrow. Okay, so this is different column actually. So control down arrow, then control up arrow. Okay, no, control down arrow, and then we will click on shift control up arrow. Shift control up arrow will help us to go at the extreme top, plus we will select the entire column as well. Okay, so shift control up arrow we clicked, and then we will click on control D. Once we click control D, we get the result for the entire 60 names. I mean all the names which got separated, which got splitted in column A and column B, got joined back in column D. Okay, so that's how it is. Now you see, once we click on these names, so from here we can see it's mentioned sunny snow, but if we go here at the very at the very top, we can see that formula is visible. The formula that we used to join back these names is visible. So if we kind of delete any of the data, let's say I am deleting this last name column. If we delete the column B, then what happens? Then you see the result will be vanished. That means this output, which is showing as hashtag ref. Okay, so this output was dependent on column B's data. So if we remove column B's data, this output will be gone. Okay, so in order to keep this output intact, what we'll do, we will select the entire column once again, control shift down arrow. Okay, so we selected the entire column C. We will press control C to copy the same, then we will go up, and then we will paste special, and we will click on values, paste special. Okay, now you see, once we click on any of the names, we don't see the formula anymore. You see here, if we click on Sienna Bishop, at the very top also we can see Sienna Bishop. We don't see that formula that we used, concatenate formula, we don't see over here anymore. So in this case, this output to column C doesn't depend on column B anymore. So if we delete this column B as now, then also the output will remain the same, it will not be affected. So that's about it. Okay, so we used Delimitate formula to separate the names, and then we used concatenate formula to add back these two names. So these two are very important tricks of Excel you should know for any IJP preparation. Okay, and for any daily works as well, daily activities as a team leader or any other in any other profile to work on Excel on a daily basis, you might require all these you know important features of Excel. Okay, so I hope that you all like this video, and please leave your comment in the comment box, and that's it for today, and subscribe my channel for more such updates. Thank you everyone.